Every time I get into my groove, the universe pulls me out of it. Alright, this is going to be a jacked up shit show of a weather forecast. What I do is I watch Earth like a hawk. Technically, my side of the planet, which is shitty as a planetary defense commander. I'm very local, state, national. Yeah, watch Mexico and surrounding areas, like Canada, a lot too. But everybody else kind of gets the short end of the stick. I gotta prove on that. So yeah, a couple people been watching the areas by Bermuda. It spun stuff up, and then it kind of petered out. And then you got a big wave rolling off of Africa here. There's a tiny, could be baby Irma part 2 over here. And I got this weird feeling the oceans are going to sucker punch us at some moment. Like, we're going to wake up and they're going to be like, hey, dude, you got 3 days, we got a hurricane coming. But that could be totally wrong. Who knows what's going to happen? Except for, we know that lots of heat is coming. And it's coming to a lot of places. And just for shits and giggles, I'll be cussing in this one if you hadn't figured that out by now. You get some hot temperatures up in the Northeast, really all across the nation. I should drag it over. Shit. I'll even pump it down. That way we can give more love and attention to our wonderful people in Canada. And all the wonderful, wonderful people in Mexico. And all the wonderful, wonderful people in Guatemala. And all the wonderful, wonderful people in Costa Rica. Nicole Brenny. Crap. Eclipses are happening right now. Like, as I'm speaking. Hey, look at that. You can have hurricane development up in 81 degree temperatures. And yeah, we were watching the East Coast like a hawk. But, as you can see, it's going to be a hot summer. And there are volcanoes off the Northeast coast. They're called seamounts. Because they didn't want you talking about ocean volcanoes. That was dumb. I'm not a fan of eclipse energy. It messes with my shout chakra, my throat chakra. It does crazy things, which makes me like more trebly. Be like, dude, I didn't come here for your treble incantations. I came here for the weather. I'm like, you were right, but told you to be sticking to our script. What? Man, it's all over the place. Heavy rains and storms, hot and humid weather, and pattern discussion. Final words on Barry's rating. Man, Barry is a controversial cyclonic event. You can go ahead and think what you want to. Life is still like that. Why are you jumping all over the place? Okay. It's going to be hot in Philadelphia. You got widespread heat advisories that will be spreading across the week. So stay cool and keep yourself hydrated. And whatever Urban Dictionary metaphor you want to use there. Cranky weather guy. More like sarcastic weather guy. Am I right? Looks like fun. More widespread heat advisories. True. I'm guessing Kansas City's in Kansas, am I right? Toto. Missouri, that's St. Louis. Illinois, that's where I was born. I got to Texas as soon as I could. I would like to visit Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Illinois again, though. Yeah, it's going to be a hot-ass week. Uh-oh, look. I think Cranky's website's down. Hacker problems, or just Mercury retrograde problems, or just problems. Or these are challenges that make us better people. And get our process more tidy. You know what, man? Maybe your server's having an internal server error. Have you ever heard of manifesting stuff, bro? Maybe you manifested this shit with your header. You may want to fix it. Okay, Cranky Weather Guy. Thunderstorm outlooks, in my opinion, is today will be more interesting than they're letting on there across the interior mid-Atlantic. Opinion. So yeah, this area, that area, today, tomorrow. Let's check it out. with our minds. Working hard for my money. Your classic YouTube pizza beggar, Planetary Defense Commander. Pizza $6. Gotta raise it through the PayPal. I'm lucky. Okay, so you got the chicken bone, a weird peanut, and then an eyeball. And in that eyeball, which crosses 4 different states, you have a chance for enhanced severe weather. We're talking tornadoes, straight line winds, lightning, general wackiness. South Dakota, South Dakota, South Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Ohio. Where's Ohio? Nebraska. I missed a state. I'm agitated. This is tomorrow. You're agitated. So you're probably not going to like this. And I apologize for that. And I'm sorry. I try to do the best I can. But some days I got to come to you no matter what the energy is. And so this tomorrow, and say, yeah, it's going to be rainy. And that one pocket of atmospheric instability will continue to stay unstable as it moves farther east. And now we're just staring at the tropics like it was the exact thing you were sexually attracted to. So which of these turns you on, baby? Which one of these gets your skirt spinning? And that's a genderless skirt. I don't care if it's kilt or if it's skirt or if it's skirt on a man. Wear whatever you want to. You know? Fashion. You're supposed to be working. It's not just supposed to be a still image that is nowhere near as impressive. Okay, so here is our dry area. The scary thing is, on the new system, it only takes like 18 hours to develop into Cat 4 or Cat 3. And don't let that trigger word you into a headache, because aspirin costs money. Why are you working? What's it talking about? Oh, yeah. So, you know, anything can redevelop once it hits to this hot zone. Doesn't have as much dry air. Though I must say, last night, as I was staring at the full moon, do you know what I saw? African dust. That is right. You should be working. Did I hit a button that was like, don't work? No, it says pause. Pause. Now resume. No, man, I look like it. Oh, there we go. Magic. Technology. Okay, so all that waiting for total dud. But it looks like there's a giant way to screw up my... What the heck? Oh, jeez. Mercury retrograde, partial lunar eclipse problems. It's okay. Anyway, I'll just put worst weather broadcast ever. And that way, if somebody watched it after getting that in the title, then I guess they'd down thumbs it if it wasn't the worst. Because double negatives is weird math. And this is rain. Plus, the red is possible tornadic activity. So it looks like you might be getting some heavy rain in the areas that cranky, sarcastic weather guy I was talking about. Up there by the Pennsylvania, by the Connecticut. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dan. You know, that was the whole cool thing about last night's. There was a bubble of great creative energy. I was like, man, maybe a superhero woman is going to show up at my door, whisk me away for a vacation like 2 days. So all I've been doing is working, trying to save everybody for 6.7 years, and I damn deserve it. I've done a great job. And I believe that shit. And then woke up today and was like, oh, damn. It's going to rain. And I love you. And you need to remember, we aren't even into the height of hurricane season, which is always known as August and September. We've still got 2 weeks to go in July, and the Caribbean is hot. And I do mean hot. So yeah, kind of think about the Gulf like gasoline. And so any one of these low pressure systems over the next 3 months is going to be like a match. And so the African dust, the wind shear, and the general dryness will be like water that will keep the match from sparking and causing more cyclonic activity, right? Does that make any sense? No? Okay, great. Look at that crazy convergence line happening in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Well, I guess it's the north. The middle would be the equator now, wouldn't it? I don't even know. Do you know my geography is so bad on the bottom half of the world that if you look at my picture in the dictionary, I can't make no jokes, man. Okay. But let's not forget, Earth is a magical miracle that no one understands. Like, what is this crazy shit? You got this major ice and cold creeping up the mountain range. Or over here, you got this hot, hot heat. I'm staring at your bottom. Why is it so cold? I shall now close my eyes. Are you talking to me? So be prepared for the heat. And if the heat makes you make a weird face, that is okay. Remember, it's best to wear shorts when it's really, really hot out over slacks or blue jeans. Though whatever you do, definitely don't wear a leather jacket in 100-degree weather unless you are super punk. The cool thing about getting older is you start to fall in love with all the parts of the woman. You know, like the neck and the shoulders and the back of the neck and the nape. Any boys out there know what a nape is? It's like a gold mine of smiles. Wait, this is about weather. Let's take a closer look at the heavy rains for the Northeast. Any training cells will greatly exceed values. I like to think I have greatly exceeded values. You have, Cranky. I'm just going to scroll up. Who knows what's going to happen next? Latest NWS precipitation forecast. It has now been upgraded. Looks like Cotty will be getting wet too. Sweet. That was tacky. So the thing what Crank's trying to say is that one chunk is going to meet up with the Big Berry and then barrel over stuff with some wind and some rain. Kitty Pride? This is what? Don't chumpy monkey me, man. I told you this is going to be the worst weather broadcast ever. You still clicked on it, and now you're still past the 10-minute mark. Glutton for punishment. She'd be like, bang! I think her hips are made out of bird bones. I can't confirm it, though I would like to. She's freaking adorable. She just is cute on every single level. And beautiful, and sexy, and sultry. Just like the weather in some spots. It's like hot, except where it's cold. And now car alarms are going off. Man, if I want to earn pizza money, or beer money, I gotta do better than this. Ariana Grande, Harry, and Meghan on Time's list of most influential people. Man, I gotta work on my influencing skills and get this whole peace on earth working. And did you hear Time has changed its Man of the Year award to Worst Man of the Year award? And right now, apparently, R. Kelly is in the running. And I don't need to ever know anything about that dude ever again. Okay? Thank you. What I need is an app that tells me which of my crushes is single, which one is in a relationship, which one is married, and which one is in a complicated situation that they will never get out of their whole entire lives. So any type of, even like a weekend romance or long-term romance would be just like totally impossible. Or weather. Here's your 7-day rain totals. Looks like the volcano factor is creeping up. Here's the hot heat. And then here's some rain. Yeah, Cranky's right. These rain totals are way under. A brush fire that started on Sunday destroyed around 5,000 acres in central Washington, burning so intensely that a fire devil formed in the blaze. We all agree that fire devils are not good omens. I mean, we don't have to agree on nothing. We're still at the phase of society where People disagreeing with each other is a case of mental disorder. Where it's like, if you disagree with me, you have a mental disorder. Rah, rah, I'm gonna call you a bunch of names. Rah, rah, look at me, I'm calling you names. I'm calling you names, monkey face. Actually, monkey face is what Cary Grant said to Katharine Hepburn in... Actually, no, it was Audrey. It was either Audrey in Charade or Katharine in The Philadelphia Story. These are black and white movies. Black and white movies probably make your brains explode, you youngins. Then you have to run and go watch your avocado toast porn. That sounds disgusting. There are 35,000 lightning strikes that have happened in the last 48 hours. This Ramble Fest has gone on far too long. And so, should I wrap up the worst THORnews video ever? Getting all this gunk out of my system. Because Eclipse, man, I'm not a fan of Eclipse energy. But you gotta live through it. It's life. It's ups and it's downs. In this One Crazy Summer 2019 Odyssey. Where it's like a big battle between the planets. And the energies. And the people. And you make a decision. You make a call. You affect your future. Did you know that our future, together, we are all in this together? Alright, I know we've kind of been in the zone where, like, the last 3 years, everything women says is great, and women does is great, and that, like, all men are garbage or whatever. You know, whatever the internets have been selling you guys. But we both, you know, men and women make mistakes. Men and women act out of character. Men and women do things they regret. Men and women commit crimes. You know? It's just women are way hotter. Though, I fully support love between any consenting adults. Technically, if, you know, you wanted to have 3 X-Men wives, and they wanted that too, I'd be okay with it, whether you were male or female. Okay, what are we talking about here? Talking about, oh yeah, the planets. So, as had been mentioned, remember how we had World War III almost break out 4 times in the last, like, 8 weeks? Most of that happened when Mars had been on a straight line with Eris and Uranus for like 66 days. And so, yeah, that was a crazy period. But Mars has been turning the corner. So, like, Venus has been over here hanging out with war, oil, and deception and lies. Right? And we're all hanging. All the cool kids are here. Got Ceres, like, we got to take care of the planet, the animals. Got Jupiter over here, like, man, we need more music, more movies, more fun, more good times, more humans interconnecting with each other on an analog, face-to-face, hand-holding, romantic kind of a way. And then Saturn is like, no matter what, everything you guys are doing is pretty crappy, and you've been doing it in a really crappy way for a long time, so we can totally improve on all this shit, whether it be the process you're doing it, or the whole system itself, or the infrastructure. You know, we can improve pretty much everything here, people. And then you got Pluto going, I'm a big badass. I run you all. This is a show. We need to have more fun, though. What is going on? People be going crazy. I'm worried. When Pluto's like, I'm worried, I'm like, whoa, calm down. And Neptune is like, man, I'm pissed. You guys have just been shitting on the animals. You've been shitting on the oceans. You've been shitting on the lakes. You've been shitting on everything. They're like, witches abandon the animals and the oceans, and the pirates went digital and no longer give a shit about the oceans. Well, I am Neptune, and let me tell you that a single man, company, or app controls the oceans of planet Earth, the ones inside and the ones you can see. And so, and then Mercury's like, Venus is beautiful. I miss her. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I miss her too. I miss her a lot. And I want to give her a lower back massage. Like, I lay there going, damn it, Venus, when do I get to give you a lower back massage? I can even, like, bookend that shit with a foot massage, lower back massage, foot massage. How long are you going to be hanging out with the bad boys, blaming all your mistakes on everybody else? Yeah, I love you either way. Yeah, we're going to make it through it. So, yeah, that was my breakdown. And so, this is what the eclipse is, people. Now you're learning stuff, right? You're like, hell yeah, we're going to learn what a partial lunar eclipse. Well, the solar system is a really crazy place. I know everybody's like, no, it's geoengineering, or no, it's carbon. No, dude, it's the planets and the stars and the sun, and we're all in this together. Everything's interconnected. And so, what you have here is the sun is getting trapped between, or the, whatever. I can't explain it. Dang you, Mercury retrograde. Oh, did you know God gives men affection, desires, like multiple times a day? Proof he has a sense of humor. 2019. Yay. Congratulations. If you made it with me this far and the worst THORnews weather episode ever, please let me know. Who is your favorite planet in our solar system? I love Earth, Ceres, Jupiter. I've even grown to love Saturn. Venus, though. Like, if I got to give one of the planets a massage. Can you massage chests? Like, you would think the chest would need a massage at some point. Or the neck. Oh, God. I don't want to be creepy. Okay. Tell me your favorite planet. I love you all planets, though. I love all you. Okay, Astro Fight Club. Got the worst out of the way. The best is ahead of us all. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Oh.